Hello all, this is Future B back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be recreating the nail set that you see down here somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to be recreating this nail set. I saw it on Instagram, I think it was. Thought it was really cute, so I'm going to recreate it. I'm going to be using, first of all, this acrylic to create a very solid foundation, because I wanted to do some kind of like foundation nails. I really like working with the colored acrylic, but I wanted to do a nail set where I'm working with a cover color and just using the cover color as a base. I'm going to be going in with gel polish, and then I'm going to be using these flowers as well as some 3D blingy charms, because I remembered I have some charms that I haven't used in quite a while. This is kind of like a whatchamacallit kind of set of gems that I have here. They're all real pretty though. But anyways, the ones over here, we're gonna use some of these. Don't know exactly which ones yet. We're gonna use some of these. They're mainly lips and bows. But yeah. All right, so if you want to see this nail set, stay tuned. All right, let's get started here. I've already told you about the products that I'm going to be using for this set. I didn't mention the monomer though. I am using the Nail Supply Glamour monomer to do this set, and the brush that I'm using is a size 12 brush. My special size 12 brush is what I'm using here. And I'm going in using about 4 beads on each nail. The first bead that I'm putting down here is where the natural nail and the nail tip meet, and I am smoothing that down the nail. And then depending on the nail, I'm kind of changing up where my second bead goes. Sometimes I put that second bead just under that one, and then I do a bead close to the free edge, and then I go in and lastly do a cuticle bead, or I might do a cuticle bead earlier in that sequence. But I'm going in and doing all of the nails with this very pretty color. I really like using this color because it does have shimmer in it. There are tiny glittery pieces in there. Like, they're not really glittery pieces, it's just like a little shimmer that is within the nail. I love using this as a base color. I think it looks great on my skin tone. I actually think this one would look great on most skin tones, but I pay a lot of attention to the color that I'm using whenever I'm going for a base because of the color of my skin tone. I don't generally like using colors, pinks that are too light, because I think those just kind of look funny on me. I like pinks that are like darker, nudish pinks, or medium nudie pinks, not really like a baby pink or a pale pink, or, you know, I'm just going on about pinks right now. As mentioned before, this acrylic is from Secret, and another reason why I really like this pink is because it is very easy to cover. You don't really want to use a cover color that is going to be hard for you to put polish over, where you would need to use like more than one layer of polish, and this one covers mighty well. Whenever I do my French tips, it's going to be very easy to cover this pink, but the pink is going to remain beautiful for the nail beds. I really did like how this nail set came out. Mine is slightly different from the picture because I really just like using other people's pictures as inspiration. I then like to go in and make it my own, and I hope I did that on this set too. So a little later in this video, I will be going over the quick, easy, simple way to do a gel French. It can be really hard. I think it's one of the hardest things that nail techs, nail enthusiasts, people doing nails do, is doing the French and making it look consistent from finger to finger. But I will be showing you my tip for a quick French. It looks beautiful, it looks professional, and I learned it by watching videos, so I'm going to tell you about it too. Oh, and when I was working with this acrylic, I will say that this monomer that I'm using is it's a quicker setting monomer, but one thing that I don't like about it is I have a hard time knowing exactly how much liquid is in my brush. Now, that's kind of weird to say because that's just something you kind of learn and you work on, but I found that at times my beads of acrylic were like pretty runny, and I was like, what is going on here? But then I had to remember that I wasn't working with my Secret Monomer, and so I needed to like take my time and stop working so quickly because yeah, it set fast whenever I stopped working with it, but as I was working with it, it was kind of runny. So I was like, calm down, slow your horses, take your time. So I would say this monomer is really good for that purpose. It gives you like when you're working with it, you have the time to work with it, but as soon as you stop working with it, it dries fairly quickly. And I kind of like that about it. As soon as I stopped working with it, like it would dry and it would just be there where I wanted it to be. Now that we're almost done here with applying the acrylic, we're going to get into my second favorite part of doing nails, and that is filing. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Just making sure that all of the acrylic is dry here, and now we're going to file the nails with a hand file. I am going to go in with an e-file just to get around the cuticles, but I really like using the hand file. I feel like I can really get like down and dirty with my nails whenever I'm using my hand file. After these nails have been filed, I am then going to go in with a buffer, and I will be buffing all of my nails, and then I will go in with base coat. And after going in with base coat and curing it, that is when I will begin working on the French design. Each nail is going to have the French design, so I really wanted to make sure that it was as even as I could make it. I want it to look the same on each finger because, you know, it'll start looking funny if you don't do that whenever each finger has the exact same, you know, design sort of on it. So I really wanted to make it look even, and I think doing this French hack is what took it there. So after I get these nails cured, then I will come back and we'll talk about how to do the quick and easy French. Alright, now on to the nail art portion of this set. We are going to be using this blue. It is from Modelones. The picture uses a lighter blue, but I think I'm going to go with that blue. And then I took out some of these to decide which ones I'm going to be using. And I think we're going to choose those 5. And I was trying to consider which flowers I want to use. And I think we're going to end up going with white flowers, okay? All right. Now it's time to get into it. So for the French, the first step is going and creating a line right where you want the French to end, all the way across the nail. And then I'm going to go up from the corner and I'm going to meet at that line one side, and then we're going to go in from the other side and meet at that line. Now all it is to fill it in. Got a nice pretty shape there. It's nice and crisp with these liner brushes, and all I'm going in to do is fill in the bottom and we're all good to go. Sometimes whenever I do this step, what I'll do is I'll go in and create the line across all of my nails that I want the French to be at so that I can get an even line across all of them, so they're all coming down to the same point. And then I will go in and do the lines on the sides very quickly, filling it in last. It makes it quick, simple, and easy. Frenches are still hard to do, but this is a little hack. I've also seen people go in and create an X and then going in and creating the line across the nails last, but I really like creating the line across the nails because that shows me where I have to get to first. Sometimes if I'm doing a long line, I can become a little squiggly. So I want to do 3 short lines rather than 2 long lines and a short line, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. So now I have done all my French. I've done all my Frenches on all of my nails. I cured them, and now I'm going in with my nail glue, my diamond nail glue, and I'm placing the bows where I want them, very similar to how they are in the picture. And then I will go in and do flowers, and then after I do the flowers, I'm gonna add some more bling, because is there ever enough bling? So I guess it was last week was the first time I used bling on my nails in quite a while, and I remembered how much I love bling. Like, what was I doing? Why did no one tell me that bling is so necessary? I really forgot. How did I forget? Everybody loves some shimmer. Everybody loves a little something, a little 3D something. And so I've been using bling a lot lately. I think the next 3 nail designs have like a lot of bling in them, and I'm not mad at that. But as we're getting here to the end of this nail set, I would love to know what you would have done to make it look different. Does this look like the picture that I showed you at the beginning? I'm going to show it to you here at the end too. Does it look like the picture, aside from the fact that my nails are a lot longer than the ones in the picture? Do you think that I did well on this recreation? Would you wear this nail set? Is it too long for you? Is it too short for you? Is it too blue? Would you change out the blue for a different color? I think that if I changed out the blue, I think yellow would look really, really cute and really bright. It's summertime, so I like to use a lot of vibrant colors during the summer, and yellow and orange I think have been calling my name lately. I need to hop on that. Anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Stay tuned for the end, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.